ice one. They wanted me and nobody fighting me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she freeze photo.
Welcome back to another video from Street Ride. This is your boy Rick. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. The holiday season has come and gone and I am back with another video. And today we're going to be doing the requested 5K build for a B9 S4 S5. Again, we don't do the SQ5. Some of the parts are slightly different, but you can follow along if you have an SQ5. Just know that the pricing on some of your parts may vary. As usual, what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna cover taxes, I'm not gonna cover install prices, as those things fluctuate based upon where you live and who you get to do your installs. I do my installs myself, so I save a little bit of money that way. So it's just gonna be the base price. And also prices are based upon what they are today while I look up everything. Some things are on sale, may not be on sale when you go to look. Please understand that. But before we go ahead and get into this video, first a word from our sponsor. All right, it was a great word. Okay, so this is our $5,000 budget build. I'm not gonna be counting the dollars down or telling you what the prices are after each thing like I did last time, but you're gonna see it on the screen, all right, on our cheap behind green screen that we got going on. At the end, we'll look at everything. With the 5K build, what we're gonna be trying to do is get a stage 2 plus tune and all the mods needed to accompany that. And then we're actually gonna work on a little bit of suspension to go with this build. In this particular build, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the Dynamic Plus 034 stage 2 plus tune. That is a mouthful. Tune is, you can actually go to their website and see all the numbers or whatnot. So we're looking at, I don't know, based upon what fuel you're running, different numbers. So I mean, you'll just have to look at that yourself. So what I have here is stage 2 plus is going to run us 1,000. Then we're going to need the TCU tune to go with that. That's another 650. And then we need the dynamic end user flash kit, and that's gonna put us at $1,800. So you'll go ahead and drop that in your cart, hit that checkout button, and you'll have yourself a tune on the way. Again, I'm not necessarily picking any company over another. It's just basically, you could look at this. I'm sure IE has a comparable pricing to this, and I don't think APR offers a 2 plus, but you can check any 2 plus tune around $1,800 is gonna fit this budget, is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna go ahead and jump over to IE because we're gonna grab an intercooler from there, and their intercooler is going for roughly $850. It's a blacked out intercooler. I think you can pick a different, yeah, you can pick silver or black. So we're gonna go ahead and go with IE on this, and that's another $850. And as I said, you can go ahead and watch the screen and watch the money count down. So then we're gonna need to grab ourselves an intake. For this build, we're gonna go with the P34034 intake, $436. And then we're gonna grab their matching inlet pipe for $125. I think the $145, if I'm not mistaken, that has to do with needing a special part. Let's see here. Yeah, the extra money is if you needed the pure 750 adapter, but we're not doing hybrid right now. We're doing strictly stock turbo on stage 2 plus, so we don't need that. So we're at $125 there, and you can watch the money fall down. And so with stage 2, what you gotta grab is a downpipe. And I'm gonna go with CTS because of the price, to get it in our budget. If you can find another company that you trust that's gonna have a high flow cat, which is on sale right now for $595 and on sale from $700, okay? I have this downpipe still installed on my vehicle. I have removed my stock turbo and have seen it, and I haven't had any issues, no damages to it on my 034 tune. So I trust it, it works. I ran great times with it. I don't believe it's an issue. If you want to spend a little bit more with maybe something from IE or 034 or Red Star or whoever, you can do that. But to fit this budget, we're looking at the CTS Turbo downpipe. Okay. Again, this fits the S4, S5, the SQ5. Unfortunately, this price point, this particular one doesn't fit it, so you'll have to find something else that will fit your vehicle. So that's $595. And then we're gonna wanna go with a charge pipe. Yeah, so you're gonna wanna grab yourself the CTS Turbo charge pipe kit that's gonna connect straight to your IE intercooler or any other OEM matching intercooler. And yes, that's gonna run 170. And so now to make this a plus, we need to get a high pressure fuel pump. High pressure fuel pumps can be very expensive, but thanks to 034 and maybe some other companies, they've come out with kits you can use. Now, if you're mechanically inclined and you have the tools to do this, you can do it yourself. You're gonna need a press, or if not a press, a vise. There's some special tools you're gonna need. So I would come down here to where it says fitment guide, install guide, and look at that PDF. Make sure you have everything to do it yourself, including the special tool that comes with it. I'll show you that next. But 348 is for the kit. It's gonna come with a new piston and some retainer clips and some other accessories that go with it. And then you're going to need to get this tool. Here's 20 bucks. It helps you to take apart your stock high pressure fuel pump so you can install that piston. So that's gotta go on our budget too. And you can, as usual, you can see those numbers change there right beside me. And that's gonna be pretty much it for your power adders or your performance parts, right? Like your performance power adders to get you up and going with the Stage 2 Plus. That's gonna leave us about $656 remaining. We're gonna do some suspension work with that. First thing is we gotta get the Dynamic Plus lowering springs. $340, great ride height, great quality of ride, not too stiff, not too soft, just an all-around beautiful thing. Highly recommend these, love them to death. I mean, if it's not lower enough for you, then you can probably look at another company. There are some springs out there that are a little bit cheaper than these right here, but I really like these. If you have a lowering spring that you want to recommend, just put it in the comments. For all the parts, if there's a part you want to recommend price-wise would fit the budget and you think it'll be a little bit better than what I've selected, all means put it in the chat. Y'all talk about it and help each other build those dream vehicles y'all want. So after we do that, we're gonna go ahead and grab the transmission mounts. Really inexpensive, $95. It's just gonna help clean up any slop, slosh, whatever they wanna call it in the transmission when there's moving. There's a rubber piece in there. This is gonna replace that with a billet aluminum part. That's pretty much what all these other parts are gonna be, which like the aluminum rear sub mount insert. This is gonna tighten things up, help with throttle response, help with the response to the vehicle and everything like that. Gonna get those rubber pieces out of there and replace them with some billet aluminum. Now at this point right here, we are about to go off budget if we grab the next part, which I would still highly recommend. So this right here is gonna leave us with a remainder of 26 bucks, right? And this puts me in a tough spot because now we gotta choose between staying on budget and that extra $26 donating to Street Ride, no, maybe, whatever. Or going over budget and grabbing what I think we really do need, which is the remaining of the inserts, the rear diff mount inserts, which are $144. If we're gonna stay on budget, you can pick between the two and then donate the rest to Street Ride, or you can go buy yourself some nice mechanic gloves or a new wrench or something, but I'm gonna, because this is a 5K build, I'm gonna stop at the billet aluminum rear sub mount at $195, and that's gonna leave us a remaining of about $26. If my math is correct, I hope it's correct. It should be correct, whatever. But that's where we're at. So this is still good though, because we're still gonna have decent suspension and some things to clean up a lot of the slosh in our drivetrain. And then we're gonna be running stage 2 power, stage 2 plus power. You're gonna be putting some serious stuff down if you're gonna run an E85 or 93. You're gonna be mid to low 11s. And depending on if you got your vehicle, you could possibly run a 10. A couple of people who ran 10s when it wasn't stage 2 plus on their S4s. So it's definitely doable to run a high 10 with this setup. And for 5K, I mean, that's pretty impressive, right? You be able to run 10s with a car that runs a high to mid 12 stock and 10s when you add 5K to it. That's not bad at all. But that pretty much sums it up for us today. If you still want to see higher K builds, maybe 10K, 15K, or whatever, because we can start getting into some tires, getting into some lightweight wheels, getting into some hybrid turbos. You know, let me know, just drop it in the chat what you want to see next. You know, you got to get out there and you got to start building. Now that we're done with that, the channel, we do have some things coming out. As y'all know, I did get those lightweight wheels. I did get some Hoosier tires, DR2s on the S5. Right now, I put back on my normal all-season tires, but we'll be running some full weight times for E60 and E85. I did show 93 full weight. We ran a 10.8. I think we could do better. Still got to dial in those tires. I think my tire pressure was a little too low, so I was losing some top end, and the roads were cold. So, you know, DR2s don't really like being cold. They actually have a little bit of spin, but we were able to get like a 1.5, I want to say 1.59 or 1.58, 60 foot, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially how cold the tires were. So we got a lot of stuff coming up for 2023. I know that IE has dropped their 810 tune and their 750 pure turbo tune. I know 034 is working on their 810 tune. There's just more coming, and we're gonna get to it as time goes on. If you enjoyed this video and you watched it to the end, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and like and comment on this video. Helps me with this algorithm, get my videos seen to more people, share, and everything like that. And I greatly appreciate all the support, everybody looking out for me. Again, follow me on Instagram. I do put a lot of content on Instagram, a lot of pictures, videos. Like I just got blue tinted, and you can see that right on Instagram, where I, you know, daily post. You can hit me up, we can chat it out. I'm into all types of car groups. Until next time, y'all take care. Peace.